Hey guys, so we had some important updates done in Niche Blaster yesterday, and I'll walk through each of those in this video. Okay, now one of the first ones is when you're in your upload results, you will see here that we've now got a retry uploads. Okay, this is important because sometimes you might find red here because it failed to upload. Now, sometimes that's because the internal API has failed, or it could be somewhere along the process where the description wasn't generated or something like that, okay? In that case, you might find that the title here was actually very good and you would like to be able to do that video. In that situation, you can just checkbox and retry the upload, and it will take the video, if it's already been created, and it will carry on from the point where it broke down last time, okay? So that way you can retry with any that fail, okay? So that's a good way to retrieve any of these good sort of titles, these good angles, if you like, so that you can redo them and get them onto your YouTube channel. Now, the biggest thing that was added is also to help with the efficiency for uploading, and we call this safe mode. You can see here we put in the settings tab over here, you will see there's a new tab on the left side once you click on the settings, and you can see here we got channel upload limits. Now what you can do is you can do this by individual channels, a bunch of channels in a group, or all of your channels. What you can do is checkbox the ones that you want to bulk edit, and when you click on bulk edit here, you'll see that we have the option to put a limitation on how many videos will be uploaded the first time in a new project. So if it's a brand new channel, I suggest that you do not go over 5 videos in the first updates, okay, or the first uploads, I should say, okay. And here we can set the daily upload limit for that particular channel. I would rather keep this at 1 so that we are not flagging anything. Okay, now the importance of this is that if you are uploading too fast, then you might get a manual review and that might result in you losing your channel. Okay, we don't want that to happen, so we're putting in some safeguards in both the uploading and in the safe mode options so that you can manage your channels much better. Okay, and you can even put in here an hourly upload limit. Okay, this means if you choose to do 5 videos in a channel, you can upload 1 an hour. Okay, again, it's to avoid flagging because the automation has been too fast at times. Okay, so you can completely control that, and you can choose as well whether to use this for all channels, including to enforce it on verified channels or to use it for just unverified channels. Okay, now to verify a channel, you need to be careful here, because what you will find is that if you are purchasing PVA channels, a lot of the time they're not actually PVA channels. And how you can check is you can go into youtube.com/verify. Okay, you do this when you're logged into the channel. You want to see if it's verified or not. If you then click on the enter button, you will see if your phone number for that channel is verified. Often the people who are selling what they call PVA accounts have got the phone verification for the Google account, for the Gmail account, but not for the YouTube channel. And often they will sell you just the Google phone verified account, and there are no YouTube channels. In that case, you have to go and create a channel, and every channel you can create can be verified. Okay, individual channels get verified. Okay, so that's important to note as well. I come back into the software, you will see that with these different columns in here, you've got a lot of information fed back to you immediately. Okay, you can see if it's phone verified, each channel. You can see if you have enforced the verified upload limits. Okay, so the bulk when in the bulk edit here, you can see which ones have been enforced and which ones have not. Okay, you can see the first run after uploads for each channel that you have set. Okay, this is the settings, not what you've done previously. This is the settings for future videos. Okay, you can see the daily upload limit, the hourly limit, etc. All of this is designed to give you more efficient uploading and also keep you safe. But you can override this at any point. Okay, you can override this at any point. You can go and change the bulk edit. You can ignore the bulk edit if you want. Okay, these settings, I should say. Okay, and when you go to create, a campaign, you can see here we got an option here to override channel protection mode. So if you want to be more aggressive, you can do that. Okay, it's entirely up to you, but we've given you the tools to be able to keep your channel safer, and we will continue to improve on that aspect of things as we go forward as well. Okay, so that's the main updates that I wanted to cover in this video. I will be doing some other videos on some other things that we have added in here, and we will do as well a demonstration of the semi-automated tool here as well, because I gave you a step-by-step Google Doc when we released this semi-automated tool, and I knew that we were going to have major changes within the user interface at that time, so I hadn't done a video. I just did a Google Doc that I could update live in real time as soon as we had some updates. But now that we've got the updates done, I would do a video demo on the semi-automated mode. This is my favorite mode. Okay, this is my favorite tool because you've got far more control, and I'll cover that in the next video.